That was mad. I mean, the most painful thing I've ever experienced. But I mean, it had to be done.
I want to do a disclaimer that for a long time, medics were told the cervix doesn't have nerves. I'm not convinced.
So I could tell something was wrong because they told Tish to move from where the baby was to come sit with me. My nipples felt like they were being cut out by razors every time she latched. So it was that thing of, I want to feed you, but it's so painful. Pumping, for those who don't know, is women have, they're pumps. Like, it's like you're a dairy cow.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can describe it.
Welcome to Filling the Gap podcast. What your mama and your doctor did not tell you. There's lots of stuff that you guys haven't been told, so that's what we're here to talk about. Today, I've got an excellent guest who's my very good friend, and she'll be talking about breastfeeding. That's what we're going to be talking about today. So let's get into it.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'll make an introduction about you, Nona, from what I think I know. We're very good friends for a very long time. And I've watched your journey, getting babies, getting ready for baby, getting baby, and up to this point. And I know there's a lot of things.
Oh, yeah.
Even I didn't tell you. Even though I told you many things.
Exactly.
Breastfeeding is not a strong point for obstetricians. And I think pediatricians would do a very good job, but they're not usually there at that point when you need. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be discussing. But aside from being a mom, you are a senior financial something. And I was told guys of finance don't like being told that they're in finance. Yeah. So tell me a little bit about, or at least for our audience, what you do.
Yeah, so I am a trained accountant, and I am a financial analyst for a tech company. Which I'm the guy who looks at the financials after it's
the
been
money
done.
has been made.
Then I go to the board and I tell them, you guys, what's going on?
What's going on?
Yeah.
We're not making money.
We're not making money.
Or we're making too much money.
Well, that's never a problem. It's usually when there's a problem, I'm like, guys.
We need to
So I'm
do
the
that.
bad guy.
Right.
Yeah.
At least I don't get to see the bad guy part of you, which is nice.
Yeah, me, I'm on a normal day, I'm a normal guy.
Can I mention that you make the most wicked turkey ever? It's probably why our friendship is so deep. But aside from that, so we're going to be talking about breastfeeding. But before we get to breastfeeding and babies, there's usually the part of preparing for pregnancy. Tell me a little bit about how that was and how prepped you are, how much information you had, because you look like financial analyst, analyzing ready lists and things.
Yeah.
What did you have or not have?
So I think I'll say, because you know my journey more than most people. I think because ours was more of a planned pregnancy in terms of IVF and all that stuff. So preparing had to be done in order for it to be successful. Whereas I think when you're naturally conceiving, some things just happen.
Yeah.
So for me, I guess it was a case of making sure I lost the weight or maintained a certain weight, making sure I ate well. Mentally, I was ready. So I was in, I had a psychiatrist to talk to every week. Therapy, basically. And just general planning. It was planned. So everything was very systematic in terms of the pregnancy bit.
Yeah.
So I think it wasn't a surprise. It was just, so hopefully this happens. And it did happen. But yeah, that's how I prepared.
So do you feel like that is better, like when you have information to ready yourself for what is coming?
Yes and no.
Think, or do you get like too much information and now you have, you're scared about all the things that, what does that feel like? What is that like?
So I'll say for IVF, I guess it's that thing of, because you know so much, you're constantly in this state of worry, which doesn't help with the whole process anyway. So like I'll say when we got the news we were pregnant.
Yeah.
Now I even shared with you at some point that I want to work out, but I felt so like anxiety, like what if I do this and what if I do? Whereas women who naturally conceive,
They don't
They
even
just
know,
carry
they're
on
not
with
aware.
life.
Yeah.
So I think the whole pregnancy was a case of, what am I doing? Is this harming the baby? Which, I think too much information sometimes doesn't help. But at the same time, it allows you to be prepared. So it's a double-edged sword, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I see that a lot with my patients, and I see it with professionals. Coincidentally, even for medics, getting pregnant can be a very big deal because you know so much and can be very anxiety-inducing because you're just thinking of all the things that would happen, even if it may or may not happen. But so then you got the news, and then
panic.
Was it like, oh my God, this has happened, and now?
Oh yeah, 100%. I saw the thing and I was like, wait, what? This thing I've been waiting for so long, it's now actually happening. Wow. Yeah.
Good. So talk to us about basically the full pregnancy, but like, what was your emotions? What was happening? Did you have any problems with pregnancy?
Okay. So luckily it was very straightforward.
Okay.
There were no issues. The embryo attached pretty seamlessly. It was the checks and stuff that you don't know, especially in the UK, because they do the whole system for you. So they just give you a file. They tell you this week you get checked. So it was very systematic, but at the same time, you're in this world that you don't know at all.
Yeah.
And then every appointment, you're scared something is going to be found. So there's anxiety build up. But I mean, I think gradually by midway into the pregnancy, I relaxed. But before I was a bit like, I don't know. So yeah, to be fair, it was smooth sailing. I didn't have vomiting. The only thing I had was insomnia. Crazy. I could not sleep the whole time. So I've not slept for like 2 years.
I was about to say, was that a build-up to what is happening
what
to
is
you
currently
now?
happening? It was literally like preparation for now. But yeah, I think fairly smooth. I think also the support of my husband during that time was needed. And work, also flexibility and all that stuff. So it was fine.
Coincidentally, a lot of people think that pregnant ladies will sleep a lot because that's what we see.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. So at night I couldn't sleep. But during the day, in the first trimester, it's like I had taken 10 sleeping pills. I don't know what was going on. I'd be talking. Tish would be like, Tish is my husband, by the way. I'd be talking and I'm like, for like 3 hours out. I don't even know what's going on. And then I wake up and then I have energy.
And then you're fine. All right. Yeah. So that's one of the things that we don't talk a lot about, that your sleep will become disturbed.
Yeah.
And then it knocks on even during the day.
Yeah.
So the problem that you didn't sleep at night, so therefore during the day you become very dysfunctional.
Yeah.
And in later episodes we're going to be talking about the same thing happening in perimenopause and menopause, because that's what happens. A lot of nighttime insomnia with daytime disturbances of like your day, and affects your mood, and you just become very cranky.
Very.
Everyone is just annoying.
Literally, that time it's a haze. It's very hazy.
It's very hazy.
Very
it just
hazy.
passes.
Yeah.
So now, baby has come.
Okay.
First, how was the baby arrival? Was there pomp and color? Was there drama?
Hey, there was so much drama, as you know. Yeah, like there was so much preparation. Like, okay, so in the UK we have antenatal classes, NCT, where you pay to be part of a group of an antenatal thing. So they prep you for different types of births.
Yeah.
But unfortunately for all of us women who are in that group, I think all of us thought we were going to have natural births.
Flowery.
Oh, did you prepare for which position? Did you nini?
Breathing,
hypnobirthing. Lovely stuff. But none of that happened. Because I was 41 weeks. Baby did not want to come out. So we went for induction, which I had vowed I'd never do. But hey, we found ourselves there. That was interesting. Induction is a crazy. Yeah, that's probably one other thing people don't tell you about.
That there's a possibility of an induction, or what the induction is about?
What the induction entails, like what they actually do, how they do it, how they monitor it, how it progresses, where it can get to. Hence, you were on speed dial. But yes, that was mad. I mean, the most painful thing I've ever experienced. But I mean, it had to be done. So
this surprised me, even as a doctor, and I've worked in both countries.
Yeah.
How much information you didn't have for that process.
Yeah.
And I kept going like, they didn't tell you that.
Oh, no.
They didn't mention. It comes really in like when we say we're having an induction, the possibility of an induction and what we're going to be doing and being prepped for the whole process. So I remember having this conversation with you midway and going like, oh yeah, we could send you home and restart the process 48 hours later. And wait, no. Why would you do that?
Exactly. Yeah, so clueless.
All right. So let's talk just a little bit for the audience about induction.
Yes.
Induction is a process. So first, let's say about 1 to 5% of women across the world will actually get their babies on the day we give you that date.
Right.
Everyone else falls before or after. So it's a very small percent of people, the expected date of delivery. So induction is a process where we are using hormones that you would normally have, which is prostaglandins, to soften the cervix so that it can start to open.
Yeah.
Because the cervix is thick and long and tight. So for us to understand where we are starting from, we've got to put out 2 fingers in the sky.
Yeah.
And it can be very uncomfortable. And so we put in some medicine. Sometimes we do what is called a sweep, which is very painful. Yeah. But a lot of people don't get that warning.
Oh.
So some people will have the sweep as the conversation is happening, going like, what is that?
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I've seen that even when I'm, training people.
Yeah.
And I go like, yo, you have to warn them. That thing is very difficult because what do? We touch the cervix itself and then we put our finger, if I can, into the cervix and we separate where the membranes, the babies. Yeah, it is very painful.
I remember.
I want to do a disclaimer that for a long time, medics were told the cervix doesn't have nerves. I'm not convinced. There's no way.
Oh, yeah, you feel everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's induction.
Yes.
And it can take long.
Yes.
Long, very, very long.
Yes.
I
was in the very long
very
category.
long category.
I mean, I think, what was that, 24 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember, we didn't even have the option of like, let's go ahead.
No.
So what ended up happening?
So basically cervix just didn't open. So we ended up having the third stage, which is oxytocin.
Yeah.
And then even then nothing happened. So I think the consultants just came and said, you're probably going to go for a CS in the morning. And then I had to get an epidural, which I was scared about because you're having contractions, but at the same time you're getting a needle in your back. So I was like, but they were quite professional. They knew what they were doing. And then in the morning I was taken into CS, where I ended up actually having a hemorrhage. So I could tell something was wrong because they told Tish to move from where the baby was to come sit with me because they didn't want him to see, I think, what was going on. So yeah, I mean, but they were quite professional. No one panicked, but I could sense that there something's was something up.
Yeah.
Then they closed up and then they were like, you just need to stay for a bit. We monitor you. Yeah, and then I ended up in the labor ward and with a new baby girl.
I came to see.
I know, and then you were the first one to see the baby.
It's like magic.
Yes.
So so you've recovered. How long were you in hospital for?
So 3 days.
3 days.
3 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty standard. And at this time, is the baby on the breast? Are we breastfeeding?
Right. So this is the so okay, once we were transferred from the what's it called? Surgery. Into the ward, they put the baby on you for skin to skin. And they put the baby on the breast as well so that they latch, get milk. So I guess that's where my problem started because baby would not latch. Yeah. I thought it was this instinctive
natural occurring. Baby knows what to
flowers.
do. Mommy knows what to do.
Baby will move to the boob. Oh, no. My daughter did not want to do that.
She was not feeling that story.
She plus, to be fair, she didn't know. She's new into this world, and it's actually Liz who said that to me. She was like, just remember, she's new to this, you're new to this. It will take time, but don't feel the pressure. So yeah, they put the baby on you, but I think at that point it was clear nothing was happening. But it's at that point I wish people actually I had more information at that point, because I think I was left to figure it out.
Yeah, coincidentally it happens quite a bit. Baby's put to the breast, and then we almost wait for the natural sort of processes to take place, and there's a lot of processes that take place for that milk to come down. It's called the milk let down. It has a name. Wow, how innovative. But the brain has to talk to the breast, and then the breast makes the milk get released. But that pathway can be interrupted by very many things. Lack of sleep, pain, you've just come from a C-section, this is new to you, you have, what is this? The surprise that this is a human being that you're now in charge of to take care of. So there are many things that would affect that whole process. And I do agree that medical professionals can almost like go with the flow of that cycle and go like, it will come.
Everyone.
Is
from
this
the
including
nurse,
mothers and
everyone,
everybody?
Yeah,
nobody?
But you're just there thinking, what am I doing?
What is this?
Is this baby eating?
Do they sit here?
Yeah. Well, so that is what I wish my mama told me. That breastfeeding is hard, super hard. And it's not natural. Well, it's natural, but it doesn't come
naturally. Yeah,
you have to work hard at it. Extremely hard. I'm still working very hard at it. And
how many months
down the
now?
line.
6 months down the line. Okay. So what was the biggest issues you had with, if you would like to share that, what have been the biggest challenges for you in breastfeeding? So
firstly, I guess having the C-section, because I think maybe you can say something about it, is I've read on it, if you have a C-section, it takes longer for the milk to come out. So I think that was issue number one. Issue number two, baby didn't latch. She wouldn't hold on to the nipple in the right way. So no trigger for the milk to come. So I guess by the time we were going home, let me not fast forward. In the hospital, it was unfortunate that they would realize this and instantly give you formula. They're like, give the baby formula. And I'm like, no, but if now I knew what I know now, someone should have just said, you just need to pump. That may stimulate the milk to come out. Or I should have even been pumping before the induction. So these are the things people don't tell you. You realize later on as you research for yourself. So yes, we gave her formula in the hospital, went home, still no milk. So I gave more formula. Then I think someone said, try pumping. But then when I pumped, I even shared with Liz, I was only getting like 5 mil, which is probably what she needed at the time, but not sustainable. So we'd have to top up. And at the same time, her latch was so painful. Oh my God. My nipples felt like they were being cut out by razors every time she latched. So it was that thing of, I want to feed you, but it's so painful. And mind you, I still have the C-section to heal from. I'm bleeding. Hormone crash. Like, it was just
too many things.
It was too many things in one go. I was just like, I don't know what to do. And to be fair, in that unknowing of we did so many things wrong, because there's even one night I think Tish looked after her so that I could sleep, not knowing that was hurting my supply. And I wish someone like my mom who was there would have said, no, you need to keep that baby on that boob even if it hurts. But no one said it. No, I didn't know. So we made so many errors in the first 2 weeks, to the point, because I think my milk came in 2 weeks, 3 weeks later. And even then, it was very little. Then I just had to equip myself with knowledge from online, really. Like Google was my friend. I'd be like, so what do I do? Then that's when I landed on pumping every 2 to 3 hours for like 12 weeks.
And that's when the milk.
That's when the milk came in.
Yeah. So that's a good point to raise. The information coming too late or not coming at all, because then if you present yourself to our desks and said, I googled, and but you see, like in this scenario, it was Google. That sorted you out. Like you didn't have help, or I mean, heads up to your husband. Please, can we just tell all the husbands in the world examples? He should start a school to help husbands support during this phase, because there's nothing more difficult than me seeing women at 6 weeks. They've been trying to cope by themselves with partners who are in the parking lot or in the car and just waiting for the appointment to happen. I'm like, no, you need to be here to hear all the instructions I'll give and all the problems that are,
Exactly.
And they're sometimes quite oblivious. Guys will be very oblivious of what you're going through.
Yeah.
Cracked nipples.
What?
I think only a fellow woman can understand cracked nipples. I don't think there can be anyone else to feel that pain.
That pain is something else. As best as I described it, it's like razors on your. It's like someone is just cutting constantly.
Through. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How would someone know that the baby is not latching? And for our audience, latching is the mom's whole nipple should be all of it in the baby's mouth.
Yeah.
So what do you know?
Why? Yeah.
Or how do you tell as a mom?
Okay.
That latching is not happening.
So latching is not happening if your baby is just his or her mouth is just on the nipple. That's when you know you're in problems, because the nipple should be inside, not
just the tip of it. Yeah.
So that's what baby was doing. But again, we had to information I had to find online. They suggested going to an osteopath to help with the jaw, because she had a recessed jaw, so that's why she couldn't latch. So we did a few sessions of that, and that helped massively. I think that is number one. Lactation consultant, we saw one. They came in. She had a tongue tie, but a posterior one, not a frontal one. So when I was in the hospital and they checked for tongue tie, they couldn't see it. But again, they're not lactation consultants, so that's why I guess they didn't see it. And then the third thing was positioning. So there were 3 things that had to be done for it to improve. But again, no one mentioned this in the hospital. You just have to figure this out by yourself, which is really disappointing considering I paid for an antenatal class.
When you were breathing and sighing and looking at the positions. I think this is the stuff I always imagined is taught in an antenatal class.
No.
Which is me being the full medic and just prepping for the baby's arrival.
No.
As you can see, it's very, and the first time I sat through an antenatal class, I was like, what is this information? They're doing a birth plan.
Yeah.
The birth plan first will not happen.
Yeah.
Because nature is the plan. We do whatever nature does. So people come with this loads of documents, and it is like detailed with the candles we're going to play and the music and,
that I did.
And all this. And I'm like, we might not even have time to put the candles on, because the baby heartbeat will do some strange things. We'll not have that. And I was very fascinated the first time I sat in an antenatal class, not as a medic. I'd gone with my friend and I was like, this information is, lucky, deeply, many things that we need to prepare for. So I've just thought there's a lady who's doing some nice antenatal classes online. Mama Dinya.
Oh yes.
So she's probably, and more people need to do that type of stuff. And it's interesting that the obstetricians don't think about it. Probably midwives should take it up, and then pediatricians to tell you what happens when the baby comes. Because if the baby has no issues whatsoever, you'd rarely see a pediatrician. They just receive the baby, say baby is fine, examine, and then that's about the end of it. Wow. So that's a lot of things happening to you. Googling also in the middle of the... Did you still have insomnia by this point now?
Now it's not insomnia. Now it's just the baby crying in the
baby's just crying. And you're just
and you're
walking...
just like, wow, okay. I had no sleep. I mean, the worst... not the worst thing. The thing that comes to mind is the first night at home. I was just like... Okay, for one, we live on the top floor of an apartment building. And we have no lift. and I've just come from a C-section. That pain. That pain is something else. I sat down, I cried when I got into the house, and then I'm given a baby feed.
Please.
And then I'm like, okay. Then she sleeps, and then I'm like, okay. Then an hour later, she's up. I'm tired. I'm confused. I'm dazed. I'm just like, what is going on? So that first few days, yeah, I think women need a lot of support in those few days. Luckily, I had my mom and my husband, but if I didn't have them, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I can see how people end up in postpartum depression very easily, especially if they're by themselves. Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about that mental health and what that. There's a lot of things I hear happening at the same time. What are you processing in that time by yourself? Like when you're just by yourself and certain, what's going through?
Yeah, like with the whole overwhelming feeling of now you have this person to look after. There's also this thing of you feel like you've lost yourself as well, because now you have a new identity. You have people looking at you as the main carer for this person. So you're just like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have a clue what I'm doing. No idea.
Just come with a manual.
Yeah. So there's an essence of, is it loneliness? I don't know if, yeah, you do go inward a lot. As much as your husband and your mom is there, there's an essence they don't understand because it's not their body that needs to feed the child. It's not their body that needs to recover. So you're just in this bubble of, I'm the only one going through this. So I think the therapy I was doing before had to come in to remind me, you're fine. You just need to use the coping mechanisms, whether that's take 5 minutes if you need 5 minutes, ask for help, or even if you need to cry, just cry. Let it out and then regroup. But it's not easy. Mentally I was in a very tough spot. It took me a few weeks actually to get into like, oh, okay, this is the new norm. Yeah.
It makes me think there's support groups for many things. Have you come across support groups for where moms and their babies go to be moms and babies and talk about those things?
So with the antenatal class, the NCT I was talking about, I think the primarily reason for them is not the antenatal itself, it's to give you, other mums for support. So at least we were 5 mums. Okay. So we would meet up.
Sharing.
Or even just what's up in like 1 a.m. Who's up? We're all up. What's going on? This is like, so you don't feel like you're by yourself. So that helps a lot. If I didn't have that as well, I don't know. Because even to this day, we're still on the group going, what's going on? Yeah. So that is the main one. Other support, I guess, I mean, does it exist really? No.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
That's it.
Yeah. Ideas keep coming into my head. My brain just goes like very, very fast.
Yes.
1 to 5% of women cannot breastfeed. That's a lot of women. If you think about how many women are walking around the world breastfeeding, and 1 to 5% of them cannot breastfeed for whatever reason. And yet just the messaging even from the medical perspective and the World Health Organization is, breastfeeding is best, breast milk is good, and it's the it's the thing that you should do, without maybe sometimes taking into account all these other small nuances that you're not in control of.
100%.
So lots of things. I'm thinking many things.
I mean, with the breastfeeding, I think it's also the pressure moms put them on themselves. Like for me, I knew I wanted to breastfeed. So when it became difficult, I was like, oh gosh, I don't know. I feel like a failure in some way. But I also don't like how people put this stigma on women who can't breastfeed, or who choose not to breastfeed. Like it's such a nuanced thing. Like so much is happening to that woman that whatever they choose to do to keep them mental state,
yeah.
I advocate for that. But for me, it was tough because I wanted to, and it wasn't happening. And then I had to I had to do combi feeding.
Combi feeding, yeah.
And then the stigma around formula and how, you shouldn't give formula. It's not as good as breast milk, or like even now what's going on in the UK, some of them is contaminated. So you're just in this constant battle of, am I doing enough for this baby? Yeah.
So first, we should probably also add a word to whoever is making like things in the world, including formula and soaps and all these things. Just be kind. Why are you contaminating things? Surely, like, just I'm tempted to bring the Bible here and love your neighbors, you love yourself. And I don't know if that message will reach somewhere, but I get really frustrated by things like that, because we do have like contaminated products, even with soaps and baby products and all these things. Moms are going through so much diapers and diaper rashes and all that stuff, and it's just chaotic. But I will share what happened to me when I was a little baby. As you see me here, I might have been a notorious one. And my mom shared her story of breastfeeding and how I refused milk.
Oh.
She had lots of milk.
She had it.
She had milk.
But you didn't want it.
No. And I still don't like milk. I don't like the taste. But I always imagine this is your firstborn. She's a middle girl, like there were sisters before and sisters after, and then her mom and her relatives. And I can't imagine what she was going through in that time of having seen your sisters have done this. It looks like, surely, it's not rocket science.
Yeah.
And here you have a child who's just going like, nah,
nothing.
I'm not of that life.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. It would be nice. I'm going to have her on the podcast. I might throw that in and go like, what were you going through in that time with this your firstborn? Like, because her other children came and they compensated for all the things I had taken her through. But it's an important conversation to have about how we support moms who are not being able to breastfeed or struggling to breastfeed.
100%. Yeah, because I'll say it's very tough, especially when you're surrounded by the older generation. Bless their hearts. They mean well. They mean well.
So well.
But
so well.
that thing of, has the baby eaten enough? Are you sure they're not hungry? And meanwhile, you have suffered to get that little bit of milk for that baby. And someone is there judging you. Or they're not doing it as a judgment, but it just feels like it sometimes. And don't get me wrong, there are people in the family who do judge. But I just feel like, we need to stop that. Women are trying their best. Yeah.
I think I've shared with you, and I'd walk into labor wards in after deliveries, and how the moms are the ones who are, even some midwives, when I was training, and they'd be like, that one has refused to breastfeed. I'm like,
refuse?
No, she did not wake up and, just like refuse.
Yeah.
She's struggling.
Yeah.
Also, she's in pain. Did you give her painkillers? Stuff like that. So there's a lot to talk about in breastfeeding.
Oh, yes.
There's loads to talk
too
about.
Much.
Yeah. So now you've had a C-section, you're in pain, and then you're trying to breastfeed and stuff. Did you get medication during that time?
The pain medication.
Yes. Only the pain medication.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Which ran out.
Oh. Okay. And some of that pain medication, I say tongue-in-cheek here because it can get you constipated also. And then you have a new problem of trying to open your bowels.
Oh, yes.
In the pain. Yeah. It's drama. There's a lot of things that doctors and mothers
don't tell us.
Yes. So if you're a breastfeeding mom, this is to the audience. Please find out what medication you're being given, because that can have an impact on how you're healing, but it can also have an impact on your milk production, which is something that people don't realize. So some of the things that we are trying to do to help you stay alive can also dry up the milk.
Like even after speaking to you, I think at some point you suggested fenugreek. So I started taking that helped a bit. As in it's like you keep the whole journey, you're getting information
like
here
droplets
and there.
Of
here and
information
there. Instead of having one place where someone says, before you have the baby, this is what you need to do.
Yeah.
But this is what you can expect.
Yeah. I forgot that fenugreek suggestion.
Yes, thank you.
I like fenugreek.
Yes, it did help.
Yeah. And some lactation cookies, they put this fenugreek business in it. But there's also medications to bring on milk, which I find surprising that lots of people like use that as very late. Like someone who's not had breast milk for so long, is being given the tablets way later.
Yeah.
There is medication also to bring breast milk.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, and then another thing I didn't know. Your milk stabilizes after 12 weeks.
Yes.
No one tells you that.
Yeah.
No one.
Yeah. And the different types of milk?
Yeah.
Did they tell you about the formilk, the initial
Yeah, that I
colostrum?
knew. Okay. Yeah.
For those who don't know, I allow you to Google this one. It's on Google. The different types of milks and the nutrients that the milk brings. Yeah.
Yeah. Minefield.
So now it's 6 months on. How are you feeling at the moment? Do you feel like you can host our class for breastfeeding when we start it?
Oh yes. I think I can be that person who does this is what you need to prepare for. This is what you need to know. This is what you need to do. Don't get me wrong, the journey is still going. I still have to wake up at night to pump because pumping is the other thing.
Oh yeah.
But
we didn't even talk about
pumping.
We didn't talk about pumping. When I was standing next to you and going like, what is that noise?
Is that noise?
What are those? What is that?
Yes. So pumping, for those who don't know, is women have, they're pumps. It's like you're a dairy cow. Yeah. That's the best way I can describe it. So when the baby is having a bottle or the baby is not latching, you're advised to pump. So that's what I had to do the first 2 weeks to bring on milk as she was learning how to latch. However, it's the most, I don't know, maybe some women like pumping. I hate it.
I haven't met anyone who likes it.
Oh my gosh. It's just horrendous. The most horrendous thing I've ever done. Don't get me wrong, it's not painful. It's just an attack on your body because there's this thing with a motor on your nipples every day for 2 to 3 hours, every 3 hours or 4 hours. And I've been doing that, and I imagine, since July. And I'm still doing it. Yeah.
You're doing well.
I'm tired.
Nearly there, though. Nearly there.
I'm tired.
Nearly. 6 months. Well, we can allow you now to stop.
Exactly. But yes, pumping is not for the faint-hearted. And you know, there are moms who do exclusively pumping because the baby never latched. Or for whatever reason. Yeah, moms are going through a lot. New moms. Yeah.
Okay. We need grace to give new moms.
Grace.
So as we come to the end of our fantastic conversation, so this podcast is going to have or has something that you tell for the next guest who you don't know, could be a guy or a lady, words of advice or a quote or anything that comes to your head that I will tell them when they come.
Yes.
So you will watch it and their response of what they think about what you've said from today. Okay. So what is that one thing?
So to new moms, what I'll say is do the best that you can. Don't pressure yourself into doing something that you don't want or something that will affect your mental health. But at the same time, prepare. That's the key. Preparation while you're pregnant is number one. So all the stuff I'm talking about, maybe make points, Google or ask your gynecologist what to do, but just prepare. If breastfeeding is something you want to do, prepare before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So is that the message that I will give the next guest?
Yes.
I'll tell them prepare and for breastfeeding.
Exactly.
When you're still pregnant.
But also don't latch on to the fact that I have to breastfeed.
Okay.
Take care of your mental health because that's more important for the baby.
I like that. I wonder if the next guest is a guy. Then I will be wanting to see what comes on their face. They'll be like, oh.
No, but I can give one more.
Okay.
For the guy, the husband to the woman or the partner, whatever it may be, your woman is going through a lot. So if you can equip yourself as well before that baby lands, it will help her immensely. Don't just rely on her
to figure
it out. Help her and be there.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I'll give them both.
Give them those
and then we'll see.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
So there you have it. We hope that we have filled some gaps on what your mama and your doctor did not tell you about breastfeeding. And until next time, see you then.
Bye.